high. Nothing too creepy, and my fangirlishness won't allow my brain any deep thoughts. I just feel he is an amazing actor and an amazing human being. Okay, I think I got my craziness out. I'll be listening to you guys, and you guys rock. And that is from Veronica. So
Veronica.
Yeah.
Veronica. Good job,
this
Veronica.
is for you, Veronica.
Hey, I was reading you had an issue at one point with with sort of a celebrity stalker, right? I mean, you came home and somebody was like on your front lawn, right?
Someone had flown from Europe to stand outside my house.
What?
And I mean, had this person been sending you things leading up to it, or was it?
No, she hadn't. It was actually there's a little more to the story. I had actually inadvertently given her my address because I thought she was a colleague that I had worked with on Bourne Supremacy.
Oops.
Same name.
So she takes that as an entree.
Okay, come on down to my house. But no, it was an honest mistake.
Okay. I would imagine, yeah.
I got to say once again, and we were talking about it off air, but your portrayal of Bones in Star Trek was awesome. That was my favorite movie of that year. And you did, your own version, your own impression of him, as everybody, I guess, had to do with their characters in that movie. And you pulled off the voice,
pulled off everything, but brought your own to it. Were you a fan of the original show at all? Were you aware? I mean,
oh yeah. I mean, actually, I think myself and Simon Pegg were the only cast members who were old enough to really remember the original series, and even then, we saw it on reruns. But yeah, I mean, certainly, I had a deep admiration and respect for the work of DeForest Kelley, and that was a huge challenge to really kind of identify the essence of that character.
But you nailed it. I mean, there are moments in the performance where you almost start to well up because you think it would have been great if he had seen it. It would have been a great homage.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I was going to the premiere with Leonard Nimoy, his wife came up to me. He and his wife came up to me and said, "Karl, you did a really fantastic job. I just want you to know when you came on screen, Leonard started crying." Oh, that's awesome. So,
yeah, because they were good buddies for decades.
They were obviously great buddies for decades. So that was a huge compliment.
You and Chris Pine looked like you had a great relationship.
We had a lot of
together.
laughs. He's a great guy. He's a big star, and we had a lot of laughs.
Now you're married with children, yes?
Correct.
Right. He's not, and obviously women dig him. Did you give him any sort of advice about how not to fall into the stardom trap, or?
My advice was really how to fall into it the right way.
The right way, yeah.
Well, the movie kind of reset, the whole series for future runs of it. Is that going to happen? Or are you going to do other ones?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We're going to shoot another one mid next year, I think we start. So I'm looking forward to that. The writers, JJ, they're working on a script right now, and when they get together, they're like three Einsteins. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And this is going to be weird to see, but in a good way, with Red, to see you in a more the baddie. It's a bit of a stretch. You usually are playing something more heroic. Is it? We hear classically actors say it's fun to play the bad guy. Was that your experience?
Yeah. Well, when you go and see the film, you'll see there is actually a lot more to it than just the straight bad guy. In fact, in this film, it's a case of would the real bad guy please stand up? So watch out for that. But this film was so much fun. It was a lot of fun to shoot, and I watched it for the first time with an audience in Austin, Texas, and they laughed their asses off the whole time.
Cool. But the action seems, and that's what these things have to do. The action has to be there. It has to be mind blowing. And that helps accentuate the jokes. And what I've seen in the trailers, it looks like, they didn't spare any expense.
Yeah. No, they didn't. And there's a shot in this film that has never been done in cinema before, and I bet you it'll be replicated and ripped off from here on.
There's a scene where Bruce Willis is getting out of a spinning car.
Right, that's the one I'm talking about.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
Have you seen it in the trailer?
No, I've seen the trailer.
He gets out of a spinning
that.
car and steps up, and the back of the car just spins around and just misses him.
What? Oh, wow.
And I obviously
as he's unloading like two clips at me.
Wow.
Very cool. Very cool. And Bruce Willis, your experience good?
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great
he seems
guy.
like just a regular dude.
He's just he is. That's exactly what he is.
Cool.
They had a pretty intense fight sequence with him in this film. There's a lot of comedy in this film, and we had this fight sequence which was. We wanted it to be gritty, real, intense. We didn't want it to be, embellished with all these like martial arts sort of flurries.
Sure. like just a Marcus of Queensberry
Like
type of
two
beat.
guys
Yeah,
just
yeah.
brawling. It's
Yeah.
it's insane.
Cool.
All right, so Ernest Borgnine's in this as well?
Yeah.
Which is why he was on What's Up With That on Saturday Night Live this weekend?
That's right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he was on it. I knew why Morgan Freeman was making an appearance. I need to ask about Helen Mirren because I love her, and I'm going to get a little bit creepy, but how sexy is she in person?
She said she's very sexy.
I mean,
she is hot.
Yeah, right?
Seriously hot. And she's got this cute little tat right on her finger.
She's got a tattoo
on her finger.
On her hand. She's
like on the web.
She's
of
a
her-
great. She's a great dame.
What does it say?
It's not. It's a little like a star or heart.
Doesn't say
something.
poontang, right?
You have one too on your hand, right?
Yes, I do.
What,
yeah.
is that a wedding?
Little engagement tattoo right there.
That's cool.
Okay.
I know some guys who do that. Will get the tattoo of the Now, was that at your wife's behest, or did you?
Yeah, no, that was a mutual decision.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised she didn't have you tattoo taken on your chest.
Branded.
Yeah. This dude's he's gone.
Yeah.
Do you live in the U.S. or in New Zealand?
No, I live in New Zealand. I've got a great life there. A couple of kids, and as I said, LA's the commute.
Yeah,
well-
absolutely.
Well, how long are you gone at a clip when you're working on a project?
Usually 3 months at a time. I spend about 6 months of the year in NZ.
Okay, and how old are your kids?
10 and 5.
Okay, well, yeah, that they've got to miss dad while you're gone, or do you get a chance to bring them out?
Oh, no, they come with me as much as they can. I mean,
Okay.
some locations prohibit that, but
Sure.
they're great kids. They keep you grounded. They really keep you grounded.
So on the set, you let him run around and play with the guns and stuff.
No, no, they don't do that.
That's
but
cool.
They do have a lot of fun. I mean, you should see my boys on the set of the Enterprise. They were
That must have been
they had to
friggin'
press
insane.
every button.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Okay, there she is.
Veronica is calling, the girl who I read the email from.
Oh, all right.
You want to let her geek out for just
Yes,
a second?
if you
here?
don't mind, Karl.
The biggest Karl Urban fan on the planet. Veronica, are you there?
Hi.
Hey, Veronica, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, you sound good.
You sound
Give her your address.
Yeah. Veronica, is there anything you want to say to Karl real quick?
Hi.
Well, you got to give him more than hi.
Yes. Tell him
No,
how.
I'm just I'm really excited.
What was the first thing that you saw Karl in that just really set you off?
Well, I think it started with Lord of the Rings,
Right.
and then I was like, "Ooh, he's really interesting." So I kept looking it up, and then I looked up all the Xena episodes, and I was like, "Ooh, this is awesome."
Are
and
you
then Doom came out, and
are you going to go see Red?
definitely.
Okay.
Go check it out, Veronica. I tell you, love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great date movie.
And by the way, he's just immaculately dressed and
Yes.
looks astonishing. I'm a heterosexual male, and I would do him in a heartbeat. So only imagine what you're missing out on here.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
When I shook his hand, I gave him the 2-hand shake, where I gripped the other.
Both hands.
This is the who would you turn gay for moment.
That's right, exactly right.
Veronica, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 18.
18.
18.
Wow.
Just turned or for a while?
Turned 18 2 months ago.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, you're safe,
Freshman.
Karl. You're safe.
Thanks for calling, Veronica.
At least you. I don't know
Hey,
how it
take
is in
care,
New Zealand.
Veronica.
Carl,
see you later.
Are you related to Keith Urban?
No, but it was reported that I married Nicole Kidman.
Okay. Because you're both from New Zealand, but his last name is actually Urbinsky or something like that, right?
Is it really? I just
Yeah.
thought it was Urban, or did he shorten it?
I think he shortened it.
Good call.
Yeah.
From Urbinsky?
Yeah,
I think so.
Urbinsky.
Yeah.
Well, the movie Red is opening in theaters on October 15th, and talk about some star power. and,
Jesus, yeah.
Mixing action and comedy. And if you've got Bruce Willis in it, he's the best at both.
Yeah.
So you guys have a winner, I'm sure. And we'll obviously be looking for the next Star Trek movie down the road, and whatever else you got going on.
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks so much, guys. And Philly, have a great day. Rock it out there.
Outstanding. Karl Urban, ladies and gentlemen, on the Preston and Steve Show.
You're listening to Preston and Steve
Preston and Steve.
on 93.3 WMMR. MMR rocks.